Hi, and welcome back to your class. So today's module will be covering a couple of topics. So first I want to share with you. So about a month ago, I was recording this class, right? And I created the Etsy page with you guys, and then Etsy suspended me like 3 days later. I went back to work and create more modules, and it said that my shop had been suspended, and I was freaking out. So long story short, I of course appealed it. Let's see. Okay, that's this right here that you see that I'm highlighting is actually the outcome. And I will show you because it shows it right here in the ticket. 1 month ago, and it asks you questions. Why are you appealing your account suspension? Other reason, my account is suspended, but I do not know how to fix it. It was suspended as soon as I created it. Are there any actions to take? And that's what they ask. Message Etsy. How will your business practice change? Continue to add listings and grow my new shop. Describe any in circumstance. I didn't write nothing. 1 month ago. Hello, thank you for your message. Although we appreciate that you would like to continue selling on Etsy, your Etsy account is permanently suspended for violating Etsy terms of use. While we're unable to provide more information about the decision, this is the original message before I appealed it. Where we're unable to provide more information about the decision that led to your account suspension. If you believe this action was made in error, please respond to this email. And I had messaged them back and forth, and I just got the pretty much the same thing. 4 days ago. Oh, okay, so this is what they sent to me. This was 4 days ago. This is Etsy's Trust and Safety Team. Thanks for bringing this to our attention. After reviewing your account, we determined it was suspended in error. Occasionally, accounts that are operating within Etsy policies mistakenly get caught up within the system we have in place to protect the safety and security of the marketplace. We fully reinstated your account so you can continue to use Etsy. If you have a shop or your listings should be searchable in the marketplace within the next 20 minutes. If you're starting the process of creating a shop, it is still in draft mode, you may be able to move forward with the creation. And so then I want to show you, okay, if you go, sorry, I left that there, open it, but let's close it. Show you what I did because I had to redo another video. So if we go here, I think it's community and help. You go over here, site policies, and I put in Tarot, I think it was the last time, and it comes services. So you want to click on services, and then on the bottom says divination and spells. You have custom writing and design, curated lists, modification services, rentals, divination and spells. So when you go to divination and spell, it kind of it kind of like, it's really weird. It's not really understandable. There's another word. I'm lost in words here. It says, Etsy welcomes a wide variety of divination and spell related items. It welcomes, right? So it's telling you that divinations and spells are allowed in Etsy because it welcomes them, as long as they meet our seller policy. It says tarot, psychic, or other divination readings must include a tangible goods such as photos of the tarot spread, audio, video of a reading, or text of the reading. You may deliver the tangible good through Etsy, messages, or email. Supplies related to spell work such as herbs, crystals, and spell books may be sold in their appropriate categories. However, spell supplies may not offer metaphysical outcomes, which we consider prohibited services. See below. Okay, so now I understand it. Spell supplies. So like if I'm selling spell supplies like crystals and herbs, I can't state that is going to do this or that for you, which makes absolutely no sense, because if you're selling, I have wealth rituals that I sell on Etsy, and I'll show you those on another, that people buy it because their outcome is for wealth. So it says metaphysical services may not be sold in our marketplace, which makes no sense, because then it goes against what they say up here, that a wide variety of divination spell-related items are welcome. So here it says Reiki and distance healing, spell casting, prayers, rituals, items with a metaphysical outcome, for example, attracting wealth, love, gambling, luck, more business, employment opportunities, or assistance with legal or relationship issues. And they updated this in 2020 because that's when Witch Talk went viral and everybody was at home. So we were inventing, trying to make a living. So they updated it. Here's the issue with Etsy. And I want to be very honest with you guys. I've had my Etsy shop since 2013. In 2015, right when I was doing really, really good, Etsy decided that it was not going to allow any spell work in their shop. And they deactivated all of our accounts. I was one of the ones that lost my livelihood because I had all my eggs in one basket. So make sure, and I'm going to show you all this in this class, to expand yourself beyond Etsy. Okay? Once you start creating an email list and you start getting your footprint here on Etsy and you start getting clients. I have a client that's been with me since she was 19 years old and she's 30. So it's crazy. You know, you get these beautiful connections with individuals and they are your supporter for like ever. So I wanted to share that with you. Now, with this being said, by researching all the other shops, what I do notice is they put in their listing for entertainment use. Now, I found one of the cool things is when I open up, when you go to your Etsy and you log in, they show you, let's see, let's put in Etsy. Let me show you what I mean. Welcome back. Recently viewed and more. So they'll show me what I recently viewed, which of course is mine, and more. This is not mine. So it's like a spread. Emergency reading. I don't know what that is. 1.5 emergency tarot reading. And then this is my other shop right here. This is my best-selling contact ritual. I'm going to share with you what happened with this ritual. And let's go to it so I could share with you. And I don't even think this is the bestseller one. I have 2 of those so another thing that you could do, and I know I'm giving you a lot of information, but as it comes, I want to relate it, you know. Another thing that you could do is copy a listing. If it's a popular listing, by copying it, you will come out in more search pages and, you know, whatnot. Here, sorry. Etsy purchase protection. Shop confidently on Etsy knowing if something goes wrong with an order, we've got your back for eligible purposes. That's new. That wasn't there before. So let's see what Etsy did for buyers. Etsy purchase protection. Easily get help in the rare cases that something goes wrong with shopping from a small business. What's eligible for Etsy purchase protection? Your order doesn't match the item description or photos. Your item arrived damaged. Your item arrived after the estimated arrival date. Your item didn't arrive or was lost in the mail. So then it tells you, reach out to the seller, send a message to seller from the help with order page. If there's an issue, sellers know their business best by reaching out to them first. They can try to resolve the issue. Open a case for Etsy to review. You'll be eligible to open a case 48 hours after sending your original help. Request message, estimated delivery, and then we'll help you reach a resolution. If your order is eligible for Etsy purchase protection, you'll be refunded for your purchase. Once the case is closed, you'll receive an email confirmation. What's eligible for protection? The following issues are eligible. Like all of this stuff, this is all new. As I'm creating this class, this is brand new. Your order doesn't match, which is what I just read. Okay. Using guest checkout. What does the case mean to the seller? How do I know if my order is late? Okay. All right. Let's go back. All right. So we're here. and then learn more about this item. Okay, so you see, this is a bestseller, but it's also because of the keywords, a lot of people do not understand it. Now, let me show you my pictures. So first, of course, is the contact with shows. And I write contact within an hour of cast. The reason I write that is because I have had clients that have been contacted within 15 minutes of doing this law of assumption audio ritual. Now, here I go in your Etsy account, go to purchaser reviews. I share with them how to download, because I have, see how it says digital files? I have the audio connected to this, so I should not have to worry about this. Issue is people buy this ritual and do not know how to download. Okay. I also write. Here is something that I do. I try to cover myself in every which way. Please read. I do not cast this ritual for you. This is a no tools needed ritual. You need a computer to download. If you are on your phone, let me know and I will send you the link. If you have a stubborn target, you may need me to cast the ritual for you. I have a listing for that. Let me know and I will send you the link. So this is also a great way to express what is going on with this listing, what I do not offer, and also to upsell. And then I also have my books. I have a little picture that shows my best-selling How to Script Your Dream Life book, my journals on scripting. This is stuff that I sell on my KDP. So this is a great way for me to advertise my work and get people to buy products elsewhere. Here, this one was, and I like to change them around. So this is a review. This really does work. You just have to focus on the end goal of the content and believe it will work. This one was one of the latest ones. Now, if I go here to the description, I even have a little video that shares with them. You see the link right there. Shares with them how to download the file. Okay, says we still have a couple minutes. Okay. Anywho, where was I? Let me close some tabs. I'm gonna drive you guys crazy. I'm sorry. All right. So again, I write the most powerful contact rituals, foolproof casting. I'm using the magnificent ritual of divine magic. Download the file. The file has the directions. The pictures above share how to download the file. If you have trouble, I have a video link sharing how to download the file. The most powerful in my contact I love, my clients have received contacts, and I just talk about it. And then here I wrote in bold so they know. I do not cast this for you. This is English only. So here's another thing. Etsy is all over the world. I could go to Etsy and speak a whole other language and translate it. So a lot of people will purchase this, and because their page, Google, whatever it is, translates it into their language. So a lot of the times I'm refunding because there's really nothing I could do, and it's not their fault. Even though I do write that it's in English, I'm not a butthead. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had people speak German, and they say I can't. Can you cast it for me? So I do. And I'll send them a link to my other one, which I should have put it here. I don't think I have it here. Again, I do not cast this for you. If you want, okay, so here it is. If you want me to cast this for you, there's the link for me to cast. And then here's updates on people that have. You know what okay, wait. Where's the policy? Sorry, guys. So testimonial. Okay, per Etsy policy. I didn't write this. I found this in someone else. So here's the policy. Per Etsy policy, all rituals are required to state that they are for entertainment purposes only, providing probabilities without guarantees, as we have free will and can choose the latter of the outcomes. You are purchasing a picture of your ritual as proof of the completion of the ritual. These rituals, reading spells, herbs, spices, candles, and all of my spiritual tools on sale in my shop are not intended to substitute advice or help from legal or medical professionals. No legal or medical advice is given in my readings. If you seek that, I recommend going to see your doctor. You must be 18 and older, Apparently, I didn't know that either. Okay, so apparently, if you're under 18, which I should have known that, you're not allowed to buy rituals. It's an over 18 thing. So make sure you write it. Here's my issue. Like, how do you know? Generally, you'll get the kids will ask you, I'm only 16, can I purchase this? So I will, very nicely and kindly say, no, you cannot. You have to be 18 and older. I have also the right to cancel, refuse the option to do any and all spiritual works from my shop. I reserve the right to the number of follow-up contacts and messaging. I will answer questions during the ritual process, but if you want details and spiritual messages, you must get a reading or a consultation. I have an assistant that will also interact with you and answer questions. Her name is Esmeralda, and she will kindly answer questions. By purchasing this product and any products in my shop, you are signifying and accepting the policies I have thoroughly stated in each listing and per my Etsy shop policy. Thus, furthermore, releases Lavender Lily, Psychic Daisy Fabello, and this mystic shop from any and all legal liability. So, you're kind of like covering your butt. The whole thing with Esmeralda is she doesn't exist. There is no Esmeralda. I do have a virtual assistant that everyone now and again will help me when I'm overloaded with work, but she's not always on my Etsy shop answering questions. Issue is that you're going to have people that are going to message you a lot, especially if you're doing work with them. So while I'm doing work for them, I allow them to message me. I try to balance it out and say, hey, I'm super busy. I'll try to look at all your questions or responses once I have a chance. Because if you allow them, you will not get any work done. You will just be there answering them every single question. One of the main things that we provide as a spiritual reader is therapy, which you can't say because you're not a licensed practitioner. But that is what we do. We provide spiritual therapy. Because people just come to us. They know that we're not going to judge them. They know that we're going to try to help them the best that we energetically can. And they're going to share with you every bit and piece of their situation. So that's why, I make sure that I add this to, especially, it should be on every one, but especially my readings and my rituals. Now, the reason, and not to drive you crazy, the reason a lot of people think I cast this ritual is because it doesn't really say that I don't in the title. It says contact within an hour ritual. Read full description is what I tell them. That's how I wash my hands, right? Manifest instantly, call me now, and then I write again, DIY spell. Contact 1 hour of casting, love spell. So if they don't a lot of times people will just read this and say, wow, they're going to contact me with 1 hour love spell, and they'll just automatically buy. So another thing that I do is they will message me and be sending me their names and the person, because they assume that I'm going to cast it for them. And I reply, hey, this is a DIY. I do not cast it for you. If you want me to cast it for you, I will refund this amount. And then I send them the link to the new one. Sometimes they'll be like, no, I'm going to try this. Other times, very rarely, they'll get upset, tell you this or that or the other. And when they get too upset and they just bought it and I don't want to deal with that, I will refund them. I won't even refund, cancel the order. Very, very important to cancel an order. So how do we cancel an order? Let's see. All right. Let's go to my shop. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it here because I don't have any orders. No, I don't have any orders. So I'm going to have to show you how to cancel an order in my other shop because I don't have any orders here because I just got my shop back. Okay, so I saw this one and I want to show you, and this is all about research. It says Live by the Moon Zodiac Deck. Now, what is this? It sounds like it's just a deck of cards, right? Look at this. She's selling her deck of cards. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So I've noticed that Etsy is now selling a lot. A lot of people are getting into creating their own deck of cards and selling them. Um, let's see. You can see here. Even okay. So I was like, wait a minute. See, that's June. They're not in order. I guess it's because these are the positive ones. So I noticed something Etsy's doing as well. This is new. Before they would be in order. Now they're highlighting the best reviews, and you could do that as well. So let me go to my shop so I can show you that.